Hello everyone, welcome to Simple Wisdom Tarot. Today I have a new pick a card reading for you. What you need to know right now, all the information is in this reading. This is a timeless reading. You can click on this video anytime and get a valid guidance. Here at Simple Wisdom Tarot, my goal is to provide practical guidance to you without a lot of complicated terms. I try to use everyday language which can be understood by anyone from any walks of life. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell icon so that you get notifications every time I upload a new video. We have 4 groups here. You need to choose a symbol to receive your message. Please meditate on the symbols and take your time before you select one symbol from this. You can choose more than one if that's what you intuitively feel. When you have chosen your symbol, go to the description box. The timestamps are given for all the 4 groups. Click on the timestamp and go to your personal reading, okay? So I am beginning the reading with group number 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. You are creating something that is beneficial for a lot of people. You love to help others and your intention to do something that allows you to serve humanity is really great. You want to do this very badly, and this is the right path for you. Any career that helps you to help others is perfect for you. You will get a lot of love, respect and blessings as you walk on this path, and as long as you are aligned with your path, you will receive a lot of joy from your work as well. You are also very grateful for the blessings you currently enjoy. Your life is actually really good, pretty good right at this point, and your gratitude is magnetic. You are drawing more love and prosperity by simply being grateful. You have a good life, group 1, and if you continue your gratitude practice, it would only get better. Communicate your thoughts and feelings clearly, whether it's your personal relationships or your interpersonal relationships. You need to express more. Being vocal helps your situation. A lot of you guys have talents for communication and music. Some of you write beautifully or speak eloquently or sing amazingly well. You just communicate really well, okay? In any way, whatever your particular talent is, communication is your jam. If so, then it's time to share your talent with the world. You may feel very small and insignificant as you are beginning. You might have questions like, who am I to do this? Am I even qualified? And the answer is that yes, you are meant to do this. You can be tiny, you can be a beginner, but the universe needs your unique voice. Don't sell yourself short. You have some deep personal fear. This fear can be a little foolish, a little irrational. This is something you can't control. For example, it can be about you getting sacked from the job, or you suddenly losing your best friend for no reason or for a silly quarrel, or it can be about being afraid of like natural disasters such as tornadoes or earthquake. So there is a lot of fear inside you. And I feel you get really anxious when you think about sudden disasters and accidents. You hate it when problems sneak up on you and you can't control the damage and you feel helpless and cornered. You hate feeling helpless. Ideally, you would want to reach a level of life where nothing can shake your life. No matter what comes, you can handle any situation. You really want to be very powerful, powerful enough to deal with any kind of calamities, be that relationship, finance, or natural disaster, or whatever. You want to be strong enough to deal with your fears. You want to acquire a lot of power and economic power as well, so that you can be able to deal with anything. I feel the universe says you need to listen to your fears. What can you do in real life? What actual steps can you take that would help you to be the person of your dreams who can handle anything? At this level, you are thinking about, if I were powerful, if I had like $10,000, I would do this and then I would be secure. But that is just dream. In reality, what are the practical steps that you can take? to become a powerful individual. Not only it's power is not about just money or health or resources or living in a secure house. It's about what you feel inside. You can have all this and you can still be insecure. Okay. And you know what? It's actually possible to evolve into that fearless, indomitable person that you dream of being. Okay. That's who you are in truth. You need to have more faith in yourself. Your fears are inspiring you to grow up and wise up. They are not here to block your path. They are like, you know, impetus so that you step up. Okay. They're part of the plan. Whatever it's that makes you truly afraid is actually a path to soar higher. For example, if you feel really anxious that you might lose your job, there is probably no reason behind that fear. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen, that you will lose your job, but you have this crippling fear deep inside, and it's irrational, illogical, but you have this. Maybe you have seen something like that in your childhood where your mom or dad lost a job all of a sudden, or you have seen a lot of disasters happening all of a sudden, or you have seen accidents and things like that. So you have this irrational fear. Now, one way of dealing with this could be that you can study more and get more, special and unique skills, so that if it happens, if you lose your job, hypothetically speaking, you would actually get a better job because you are so qualified, you are overqualified. So isn't that wonderful? Imagine that you are so skilled, all the companies want to recruit you. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, if that happens, if you lose your job, that would be actually a blessing. Okay. So there's a solution to your fear. It's just an example, but think along these lines. What can you do to solve your fear? And you need to find it. You need to find it right now and act. Okay. The pheasant is a symbol of creativity and also fertility and sexuality. And fertility and sexuality are creative in nature. I mean, the universe is saying that you can totally create your future. I can see you creating a beautiful home and harmonious environment for yourself. I can see your relationships are getting better. Your life will be more enriched with meaningful and supportive connections. And as we already saw, you are meant to be a helper to other beings. You are meant to be a person who helps a lot of people in your community or maybe worldwide. So meaningful connections is like bound to happen. Connections are great for you. So love, friendships, business and workplace relationships, even neighbors, acquaintances, I see a wealth of connections here. And money too is coming to you because of all these connections. Okay. So that's all I have for you right now, Group 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. So I am seeing travel or migration or a quest coming for you, or maybe it's happening right at this time because this is your present situation. So you're shifting, you are relocating. It can be symbolic, like you are literally shifting to another location or something, but it can also be metaphorical. You are on the road, literally or metaphorically. You are going somewhere. You are undertaking a journey. Or it can also be that you have finished a goal recently and you are taking up another goal. But there is always one goal or another goal with you. Okay. The reason behind this would be that you long for something. That's why you have so many targets. Like, you have a deep longing for something that makes you search for an elusive goal, okay? You have an unfulfilled dream. Maybe you don't even understand what you are seeking, but you are constantly seeking something and you know that you still haven't found it yet. I am seeing you need to pause. You need to rest. At this point, you might have lost your inner compass. I don't know the direction where you need to go, but I think that you also don't know the direction where you need to go. I mean, you are not in touch with your intuitive inner compass because you are searching for something. It's a drive within you, and that drive is driving you. Okay, it's in charge. You are not in charge. That's what is happening here. And a drive to manifest your dream can be a powerful force which elevates you, but it can also be a force that drags you down, that becomes an obsession. Your life needs to be lightweight right now. So let go of burdens that you carry. If there is something elusive which is out of your grasp and you are constantly striving towards it, let it be. Okay? If you cannot just let it go, let it be. For this moment, for the next 10 to 15 days, take your time to pause, to halt. Okay? And you are also taking your responsibility for something which isn't even your responsibility. Maybe you are assuming a role which someone has thrust upon you, which is probably someone else's responsibility. But because you are so responsible in nature, you have undertaken it and you are toiling double. Okay? So you have to let it go. And I will also say that if you have mental health issues, because it can happen because you are under a lot of stress. So if you have mental health issues, you need to see a therapist or a psychiatrist or a counselor, I don't know, but you definitely need professional help. I feel like you might be ignoring your mental health and also your physical health, and yes, your spiritual health too. You are ignoring your health, period. You need to connect with higher powers that be. You need to see your life from the divine point of view, from the divine perspective. And it would give you a whole new point of view. It would give your life a whole new meaning. And you do have a strong connection with the divine. If you ask for help, if you ask for them to illuminate your gaze, if you ask them to show you the way, you will receive it. And you need that. Your past is your biggest fear, group 2. All the burdens you carry, your loss, your sorrow, it is here because you keep reawakening your past. You cannot stay in the present moment. You revisit the past too often. I already feel you have unfulfilled dreams and you probably keep thinking about them, but it's gone. Those moments will not return. The present is here. And there is a new opportunity and new joy at this moment. Can you find your happiness in the now? In what is happening now? I feel you didn't heal your past. So it keeps interfering with your present. Your present is beautiful, group 2. It may not satisfy you, but if you think about it, if you really think about it, you would see that it's sweet and it's perfect. It's quite perfect for you. There is many blessings in the now which you are ignoring. Okay? This is about the death of the old ways. You have outgrown the past. Therefore, you need to accept the past as it is. You cannot change the past. Honor all the experiences, all the lessons you learned from it. It can be joys, it can be tears, whatever it is. You need to accept it all. The biggest mistake that you can make at this point would be to let go of the past without understanding what was the real problem, what were your issues underneath all that happened. Like you can say that that person did this to me. Yes, obviously they were. Obviously at fault, but why did you accept it for so long? Why did you let it happen? Why didn't you protest? I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. But just, it's about introspection. It's about asking yourself, why did you let that happen? These are questions that you ask yourself. Nobody else has the right to ask that to you, but the universe wants you to raise these questions, okay? You need to find the real root cause, okay? The vulture is a scavenger, so it's part of the waste management. If you feel like you wasted your time and energy in the past, you need to think about it again, because that's a really bad thought. It implies that you were the loser, you were the victim, but that's not who you really are. You're gonna need to purify that attitude. That attitude is keeping you trapped to the past. Okay? It's interesting to see that both the raven and the crow are present in your reading. They both are symbolic, very symbolic of magic, and they're also feminine symbols. I think there's a woman in your life who is very intuitive, can be a witch or a psychic. She might come soon in your life if she's not already there. I see you are leaning on her for love and support. With her help, you will overcome the challenges that you have right now. This can also be a spirit guide and an ancestor. Okay, this can be a divine energy or the ancestral energy coming across as this feminine spirit. I see your empowerment coming ahead. You would get out of the past and the loss that you have been holding on to. You will get rid of that and you will be free. You will nurture all parts of you, and you will pay attention to the parts where you have neglected your needs. You will no longer neglect yourself. Okay? That's all I have for you, Group 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. I feel like you are a very astute and perceptive person. You see beneath the veil. You see beneath the surface of people's words and actions. You not only know what they say, you know what they mean. You know why they did what they did. And you are good at this. You have a lot of insight which you most probably don't share with anyone. You keep the insight to yourself because you are secretive and you don't look at yourself as an expert or something. Right now, you want to use your intention and intellect to have more power. That power comes from inner satisfaction and accomplishment. It can come from self-improvement, spiritual path, a career, a home, a hobby, a relationship, or anything that lets you feel like I really did it. I did something worthy. Okay? Something that lets you unleash your sharp mind and intuition, and if you succeed at it, you will feel really worthy. Okay? You have a vision, you know what you want, or you have a rough idea where you want to see yourself 5 years from now. What is your goal? I mean, goal setting is a very important ritual for you. And I also feel you take frequent advice from the universe just to confirm that you are on the right path, that you do have the right goals. You believe that being in the flow is very important. Being aligned is very important. So when you set your goals, your intentions, you prefer being aligned with the universe, aligned with your destiny. And that's good because you are actually in a pretty good position because of this attitude. Reviewing your life and making new plans and adjusting your current plans are all good for you. You are doing a great job and you should keep it up, okay? The problem here is that only vision and planning will not work. You want self-reliance, you want to achieve something, so you need to have the determination to work consistently all the way up until the point where you finish your goal. You need to work every day or every week, I don't know. It just has to be a journey where you put effort continuously. It's a constant process, and I get that you lack the balance and the patience to do that. So you are not consistent, which is a major problem. That is the huge block in your path. If you can solve that, if you can become consistent, you will see great improvements. I also feel that your path at this point is solitary. There is not much happening. It's a unique path, and probably that's why it is also solitary, because not many people around you walk on this path, and therefore you don't have anyone with whom you can relate to, or not that other people can relate to you. That's another problem you face. You need company, but you don't have that. You cannot express your emotions to anyone else. That's what you feel, that you cannot express your emotions, your problems to anyone else. They are not going to understand. But I think at this time, you can try to find another person with whom you will be able to talk about your life. There should be one person in your life who will listen to you. They may not fully understand you, but they will listen. If there is no one, you can try writing in a journal. You can talk to yourself. That will also help. I know that it's not exciting, but I think that it will also work if you try this. Set aside the sensation that you feel that, oh, now I'm to talk to myself to solve my own problems. That's just boring. You need to shove that sentiment aside and just do it. See what happens. It might surprise you. Self-talk, I think that most successful people at one point of their life, or maybe even after becoming successful, they talked to themselves. Great things come from that. Great things can come to you too. Communication will help you. That's the point. You can find another person. They may not totally understand you, but there should be a person who will listen to you, or you can talk to yourself. That also works. If you can just think in the terms that I am my own best friend. I understand myself more than anyone else, or I ought to understand myself more than anyone else. So this might just work. That's the attitude that you need to have. And also try to make daily progress. Whatever it's you are doing, it's a journey. So sometimes you rest, but you need to keep on walking. Here's the thing. If you don't work on your goal now, you may regret it. It will be a deep pain. This unfulfilled dream you will not forget. So you better pursue your dream now. No more procrastination. Do it now. If you follow the advice that came through this reading, you will see changes. Okay? You will see a positive difference, big difference for some of you, and small but significant difference for all of you. You will release a lot of worry and negative cycles, especially if you communicate with others. You will identify the toxic patterns and you will get out of them. Talking to yourself will also produce similar kind of result. It will give you clarity. It will give you clarity about what it is that you really need to do. Or maybe it will give you inspiring ideas, like maybe I can try this and let's see what happens. That kind of thing, that kind of sparkly ideas will come out of communication. The universe reminds you that you have to be willing to adapt and cleanse your life. Cleansing is very important. At this point, you need to be sensible. You need to get rid of what doesn't work for you. Because if you are now tempted to throw the caution aside and waste your money on momentary things that don't matter in the long run, you cannot achieve your dream. Okay, like this is an opportunity. This is something that is not going to come to you again. That's what I'm talking about. That is why you need to be sensible, you need to be cautious, you need to be uh, working on your goal now, because it's not going to come back to you this period of time. And you might regret that. You might regret not doing enough when you had the opportunity. You might think that, what if I did that back then? Maybe my life would have been different. You don't want to live with that kind of regrets. I mean, we all have regrets, and we have to make peace with that. But it is better to be forewarned and listen to that forewarning. This is the forewarning that you are receiving. You need to be, you need to pay attention to this. Okay, you need to handle this situation differently, and trust me, you will get result. You will achieve that which you want to achieve. Okay, so that's all I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye. Hi group 4, welcome to your reading. You are either searching for a job or for a romantic partner, or maybe even both. You want the job to be something that gives you the freedom to be creative. Some of you may even want to buy a home, or you want a job that you can do from home. I see your desire to build a good domestic environment. You also want to take care of your family and provide for your loved ones. You want the current relationships to get better. You want new relationships to come that will support you. I believe you are searching for an anchor, something that would give you the stability but would also set you free to explore the world, to explore all the options you have, to do what you want to do. You want that kind of base from which you can take off. Okay, individuality is very important for you at this time. You want to be very creative and also original, but at the same time you feel pressure to follow the footsteps of others, what others have been doing so far, and they were successful doing that. I mean, there are certain formulas, there are certain tried and tested true measures which people do and they get results, and maybe you want to depart from that tradition, but at the same time you feel pressure to follow that tradition. You don't want to imitate anyone, but you feel that you must imitate because you want to survive and progress, and you feel that it might be very difficult to survive and progress if you don't stay within the box. Okay, actually, you know what, it's okay to follow the steps of someone whom you admire. And despite your need to be original and fresh, maybe you don't even know when you unconsciously, unknowingly copy their style. When you are learning the rules, learning the steps of a game, you actually copy someone else. That's okay. But after that, you tweak with that. Okay? You tweak with that and you develop your own style. The universe wants you to be more aware of this, going from a newbie to a pro. This is a journey, this is a process. And if you are an intermediate learner at this time, the universe wants you to be more aware of this unconscious parroting. Okay? See where you are repeating something that has been already done by many other persons. See where you are developing your own voice, your own style. Okay? Because you need to consciously delete what is a copycat, and you need to let your individuality shine through your work. Being authentic is very important. You need to work on creating your distinctly individual style. Okay? Okay, you feel afraid to be unconventional. You're actually afraid. You are afraid of being the odd one. You are afraid of not attracting enough attention. You are afraid of people's judgment. People might think you weird, and you don't want that. Nonetheless, the universe wants you to march to your own drum. Follow your own instincts, your own desires, and let go of the fear of judgments or criticism. I get it that you are a sensitive person, and I get it that you want peace. You want a peaceful life. You don't want controversy. You don't want judgments, criticisms, and other harsh stuff. You don't want the drama. But tell me, does anyone, any successful person, gets to be where they are right now, gets to achieve their success without some kind of drama? I mean, does anyone experience uninterrupted peace? Does anyone experience good phases only? Doesn't everyone go through bad periods? If you follow your inner calling, your own drum, challenges will come. That's normal. But you can also overcome them. That's how you grow. That's how you learn. That's how you achieve your success. The universe trusts you to overcome them, okay? They who watch over you have faith in your ability to become your own person. If that means you have to sing a whole new, a very, very different song than what you have been singing up until now, so be it. If you have to depart from the norm, if you have to get outside the box, so be it. Yes, new rhythm is emerging. You are gradually understanding that you were perhaps following a drum beat that doesn't resonate with you. Although it can be difficult to adjust yourself with this new reality. Some of you might be stubbornly clinging to the old ethos. You still may not realize the change is happening within you, not on the outside. The change is happening within you. You are rebelling against trying to fit in, okay? Your desire to fit in and your desire to be an original, a trailblazer, these are at clash with each other, okay? And you have to carve out your own path from now on. You have to make the choices and judgments that serve your highest good, that will give you the success that you deserve. And it can be a lot to handle, I know. But there's no one to lean upon except for yourself and the universe. And you can do it because that's everyone you need. You and the universe. That's all you need, really. An ending is near. And whatever is ending in your life, it needs to end. There is no other way around it. This ending will give you peace. This will end a fight or a struggle or something very unpleasant. The energy that's going away is very aggressive, manipulative, and dishonest. This type of person and this type of situation is not worth your energy. The outcome, if you stay here and if you go along with this type of energy, the outcome that will come out of it would be very difficult for you, okay? Letting go is difficult, but handling that type of outcome would be way more difficult than that, okay? Take time to honor this experience and finish it properly. Tie up all the loose ends. If it is about a work project that you need to complete, you need to do this with full integrity. Give it your best shot no matter what is happening, no matter what the other people are doing. Act like a professional and do your best. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. And if you take a decision, a final decision at this time about something or someone, stick to that decision. Don't go back because that wouldn't be good for you. That's all I have for you, group 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye.